You're listening to Let's Talk Sports podcast with me, Lucia. NFL, NBA news, and more coming to you right now. Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk Sports podcast with me, Lucia. So, a little bit of an update. I have such a sore throat that I don't know how long I'm actually going to be able to do this episode for. So, I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible to save my voice. But yeah, so the rundown. So we've got last week's storylines, this week in sports history, news, AFC North expectations, and the NBA Finals preview. So last week's main storylines. Colin Kaepernick got a workout for the Raiders. Now, I have no idea where this is going. I believe Derek Carr is a great quarterback, and I have no idea why people seem to be sleeping on him. He's a great quarterback, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if Colin Kaepernick is signed. So what is going to happen with Deshaun Watson? So according to my sources, which is which would be a great fantasy name, Deshaun Watson, the cases have been. The NFL has completed its investigation. However, there's the 23rd person and a 24th person joining the lawsuit. So, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. So, I got no idea. Hopefully by the start of the season we can figure it out. The Warriors are through to the NBA Finals for the first time in 3 years. They've had a 3-year, have had a 2-season hiatus, 3 calendar year hiatus from the NFL Finals. But yeah, they look incredible. And I think Steph Curry is playing at an all-time high, which is great. The Mavs need a true center to help Luka. Need a true center. I think Joel Embiid, or maybe even don't know what the Suns are doing with DeAndre Ayton, maybe Ayton, something like that. Because Luka is so good, but yet he needs a center. If he had a good center, a true center, they would be in the finals. Like, they could win a title. He's that damn good. The Celtics are through to the NBA Finals. Yep. This is what the basketball gods give you for being a Laker fan this year. A terrible team. And the Celtics through to the NBA Finals. Great. Yeah, I hate the Celtics. The Miami Heat could use Joel Embiid. I think that would be the most Pat Riley move ever, is to get Joel Embiid to Miami. That'd be the most Pat Riley thing ever. It would be. It'd be incredible. Joel Embiid loves himself some Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler loves himself some Joel Embiid. They'd be perfect together. They'd be perfect. Let them be in Miami, no state income tax, they can run around Miami. That'd be fantastic. And the Sixers fans could just cry, because that's what they tend to do. The Yankees and Rays have an awesome an awesome split series, which is fantastic. And I'm absolutely loving baseball this year. I don't know what it is. I've gotten into baseball, which is fantastic. And can Aaron Judge get to Roger Maris's home run number of 61? I think he can. He's at 18 already. He's gonna have a big couple of weeks. I can feel it. So this week in sports history, in 1970, the baseball All-Star Game voting was returned to fans. So that is awesome. And now in some news. Browns tight end David Njoku agrees to a 4-year, $56.75 million contract extension. That's a lot of money. A lot of money for a tight end. The Steelers hire new GM Omar Khan. A lot of Khans in my life at the moment. Tony Khan, the owner of AEW. His father, Shah Khan, the owner of the Jaguars. Nick Khan, who is in WWE. And now, Omar Khan. Can't just run the world. Wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Dennis Allen says that Michael Thomas' ankle is not ready yet, but expects the Saints wide receiver to be ready for training camp, which will be an awesome tool for Jameis to throw to. The Lakers hired Darvin Ham as the new HC. I'm excited about that. I love that was the coach that I wanted. That was the coach that I wanted out of all that were available. That was the one that I wanted. And then the minute that they hire him, Quinn Snyder looks like he's going to be gone from Utah. Of course. Everyone screws the Lakers. Zion is cleared to play without restrictions. So is he going to get his max contract extension? Look, I wouldn't pay it to him because I think that he wants to get out. But you've got to. Zach LaVine has successful knee surgery and is expected to fully recover. That's awesome. I think Zach LaVine's going to be a Laker when it's all said and done. Okay, let's get into some football talk. Got the AFC North expectations. The Bengals, I fully expect them to be in the Super Bowl picture again. They have closed their weakness, which is the O-line. The O-line was their weakness. Joe Burrow cannot get sacked 1 billion times and still play. Because Joe Burrow is still that dude. With the Browns, I don't really know what to expect. As Watson is still up in the air. And is he going to actually play for the Browns this year? What's Baker going to do? Is he going to start the season off for the Browns? Are they going to trade him? I don't know what to expect with the Browns. I think the Browns are going to be a hot mess at the beginning of this year. They'll come into it at the end, but at the beginning of this year, they're going to be a hot mess. So anyone early on the Browns schedule is getting a good team. Is getting a good team to beat because they're going to be a hot mess. The Ravens. Everything is going to run through Lamar Jackson. As long as he stays healthy, the Ravens can go to the Super Bowl. As long as Lamar Jackson's healthy, everything else, they can go to the Super Bowl. And the Steelers. It's going to be hard this year without Big Ben. The whole focus, I believe, the Steelers season is going to be is to get Kenny Pickett ready to be their franchise quarterback. They're going to have Mitchell Trubisky and work with him for this year. And Kenny Pickett is going to be behind him learning. That's what I expect. So next week I will go AFC East. And I will do their expectations. So, here's the big one. The final two teams of the NBA season 2021 to 2022. Got the Golden State Warriors versus Boston Celtics. Now, I thought about this over and over and over again, but I've got Golden State Warriors in 6. I think it's going to be tied at 2-2 after the first home stint. Then I think Golden State is going to win it back in the TD Garden Arena. It's going to be a very physical matchup. A lot of people have been saying it's a coin toss, but I believe the Warriors are a better team. And this will be Steph Curry's moment to shine. He'll be getting the Finals MVP, and everybody will be happy, hopefully. Apart from Max Kellerman, who doesn't like Steph Curry for some unknown reason. I don't know why. I think because he's always happy. And Max is never happy. But yeah, it's going to be tough for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart to go against that veteran Warriors team. So yes, Golden State Warriors in 6. So that is all for this week's episode of Let's Talk Sports Podcast with me, Lucia. So I'll catch you all next week. Bye.